How can planners position themselves to take advantage of the future applications from day one? How can they educate themselves? Where can they position themselves in conferences to get the best information up front to be able to utilize these applications to make their jobs more strategic?
That's a challenge. I mean, we, as I mentioned, we're in this information glut. We have so much coming at us. It's hard to keep on top of it all. I think the one thing about our industry is that we are well networked, and so that I always say meetings were the original social network because it was in social media, because it's the goal of both is the same. When you boil meetings down to its most essential element, we bring people together. And so events and social media should work really well together with that. So we have lots of ways of connecting with that. And so I think that's where we're going to events. I'm heading off tomorrow for the MPIWC, and I'll be doing 3 presentations there on different aspects of technology. And so going to seeing speakers, dealing with your colleagues, going through the exhibit hall, webinars such as or web blogs such as what you're doing here, my newsletter if you're interested specifically in meetings technology. So there are a lot of sources out there that you can help sort through some of those things. I think one of the best ways when you really get down to the nuts and bolts though is is asking your colleagues what they are using and what they like and the pitfalls with that. And also a consultant can help in this as well if you're really getting serious. It can be expensive to buy the right meeting planning technology, but oftentimes, almost always, it's far more expensive when you buy the wrong one.
Right. Exactly. I read a stat somewhere that said 70% of what people buy is based off of a recommendation from a friend. So I'm sure the same applies for colleagues and being able to really trust people in this industry. I'm sure you agree with me, is so much based on relationships and trust and networking. It's such a small industry that it touches such a larger scale, but I think you're right, and that as long as we can continue the human connectivity there, that we'll all be helping each other out. Awesome.
I agree.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Corbin. You've got to jump on a flight to get to MPI, so I won't keep you any longer. But have a great day, and thank you all for joining us.
Well, it's my pleasure to join you.
Bye.